looking for you with Haitians. I stay on good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Be hating on the K, I spun that on my wrist. $200 spun that on your model, put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the core in the end. We should have wrote. The ring go, I won't call her again. Woke up, run it in mountain. Crib as big as a college. Split me up under the loudest. Whipping some with no mileage. Diamonds cost me a fortune. Them horses all in them Porsches. Can't handle afford it. 4,200 my mortgage. Falling on like Corbett. You haters, you bore me. Only the real get a piece of the plate. Repping my city and running my state. Do they run with the one piece, then I visit your place. Bang.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay on good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Cop me a chain, your salary spent. Just we bring them cavities in. Counting money, hourly trend. Pulling them steam, bring like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet bins. Neck full of gold, Olympia. Demons, I'm blowing the check on the gear. Falling some, then hop on the leer. Strap with them poppers in back of the rear. Sock passe, them is here. Woke up early, they mounted. Mine is telling me money. Paper, mood.
We have an exclusive with the Portland Trailblazers, CJ McCollum. Every morning?
Every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday morning. Let me clarify that.
We recap the final rounds of the My Park Championship.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
Crispy barbecue chicken?
I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Wow.
We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie,
Why?
because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches
Let's
right
get
in your
it down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Spurs in the midst of a homestand here in San Antonio. Tony Parker still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
I tell you what, though, Clark, those are the kinds of problems we'd all like to have. I mean, this team has been getting it done in his absence, and hopefully he can return and deliver a jolt of energy, if you will, to really maybe put them over the top.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Pacers. Freak, he's in at point guard. C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Hill is out there with Laverne. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And so it's San Antonio with it. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Laverne, just 5 on the clock, and it's blocked. Deflects the pass, tries from 16, it's tipped. Here's Leonard, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Indiana foul.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. Indiana off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
Now, here's George. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Aldridge up on top. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. Excellent D there from George. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Freak. And here's Miles outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Mills, and it's sent back by Hill. Nobody near Leonard, and he's good on the three ball. Leonard's got 6 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. And George kicks to Freak. Back to George. 6 to shoot. George double teamed. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And it's sent back by George. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Here's Aldridge. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Leonard, the pass to Ginobili. Here's Marjanovic, and a missed layup.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Spurs leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's a good screen to the paint. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Leonard. No good. Pacers trail by 3. Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill. George has got his second basket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Marjanovic, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Mills. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet. His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Free dishes to George. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
He kicks it to Mills. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Mills has got his second bucket tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Spurs. Mills can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
It's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. Leonard attacking. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And then Miles with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Freak. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From 15 feet away, and the rejection by Leonard. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Indiana making a change here.
And now, your Spurs dance team. All right, fans, one more time. Keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Ginobili kicks to Mills. Picked by West. He feeds it to Ginobili. The shot's good on the assist by West. Ginobili's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pacers trail by 9. Now, Freak. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now, here's Mills. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. You know, getting that first make is key after 4 misses to start, guys. I mean, hopefully he can build on that.
Now, here's Mills. Guarded closely. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Anderson in for Patty Mills. Indiana also making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Laverne. And it's Ellis in for George. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Now here's Ellis after the miss from Tim Duncan. The drive by Ellis. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now here's Ellis. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And here's Anderson. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis' impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis' strong suit seems like a smart plan.
And thank you, Doris. So it's the Spurs now. The Pacers making the shot. Kicks it to West. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Shoots it up. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Assist from Chris Humphries.
Spurs leading by 9. Anderson with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. West can't hit.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Now here's Freak, headed by Green. Leonard with the steal. Now here's Anderson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The dish to Duncan. Back to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, no luck.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
The drive by Green. Duncan outside. Pass to Green. Launches a three. That's good. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up. Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in assists, first in shooting percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Boris Diaz checked in for West.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Cage. There's the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Anderson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Pacers trail by 8. It's Freak, top of the key. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's Ellis on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Here is Anderson. Feeds it to Leonard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And a wide open look for free. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give him a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued love of the game.
The games are my solace. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the chess match. I enjoy the physical play. I enjoy that part of it. So being on the floor, being able to compete at that level and knowing that I won't ever be able to compete on that level once I'm done with this, that drives me, and I love that part of it.
Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him and going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get too introspective with us. Anybody that plays this game knows exactly what he's talking about. And at the level he's competing currently, I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively.
And so in the game for the Pacers, C.J. Miles is out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner. Then it's Ellis, and it's Cage in at the 1. Manu Ginobili's checked in for the Spurs. In Indiana with a change here, too. Burns checked in. Tipped away. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Turner with a reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And there's the pass to Dion. And Turner with the block. But they get it back. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Tries it again.
Move it. Move it.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Pacers trail by 6. Cage passes to Freak. To the inside. George Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Cage, defended by Anderson. Freak kicks to George. Leonard with the steal. Now Mills. Last game we saw him score 13, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Chance to check out the story on Tim Duncan. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He ended with 25 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Now Leonard, following the three-point attempt by Freak. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Freak, 3rd.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps scoring like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for David West. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Ellis, he's checked in for the Pacers. And both free throws good for West. Pacers trail by 6. George dishes to Freak. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Freak kicks to Mahinmi. It's stolen by Duncan. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
It's rebounded by West.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Hill. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Mills passes to Duncan. And it's San Antonio with another. And here's Freak. He's got 10. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on David West.
So far in this one for Freak, 10 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Chris Humphries has checked in for Indiana. And Leonard gets it to go.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Ellis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Dishes it to Humphries. Down low. Here's Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And both free throws good from Freak.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Now here's Mills. He has 7. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
George dishes to Humphries. Inside, Freak, and the rejection by Leonard. To the paint, it's tipped. Freak with it. He's got 16. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Mills. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Humphries has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Freak. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Ellis wide open. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's stolen by Mahinmi. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
.110 left in the second quarter. And Mills kicks to Green. To the paint. Here's Diaw. Goes back up. Shot is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. There's the bucket. Good. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And Mills kicks to Diaw. And it's off from 3-point range.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Here's George. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Outside, Green. Leonard against George. Just 5 to shoot. Diaw, the pass to Leonard. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Spurs lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Mills. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. That's good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Latrey cannot hit.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Here's George, and he gets the bucket. George has got 12.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now here's Mills. Fires, high post, and that one hits back iron.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Freak with it, picked up by Ginobili. And Miles kicks to Laverne. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. Leonard kicks to Mills.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight, and he can't get the first one.
So far in the game for Mills, he's got 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Freak kicks to Miles. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Miles has got 11 points.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Passes to Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. Here's Marjanovic. It's stolen by Hill. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Hill sets the screen for Freak. Pick up by Hill.
Move the ball.
For the lead. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now Mills. He's got 11. Ginobili gets the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Freak. 4-point game. And there's the feed to Miles. Now here is George. D right on him. 5 to shoot. And the basket good. Miles has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Spurs leading by 4. Anderson with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And Anderson kicks to Leonard. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, didn't ever on that play.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Pacers trail by 5. Over to the wing. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. And here's Freak. 16 points for him. It's stolen by West. Here's Ginobili. Anderson outside. Aldridge a screen. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot. Anderson's got his second bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Freak kicks to Miles. He dishes it to Turner. Floats one, and it's sent back by Aldridge. From 10 feet out, can't hit. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Freak with it.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He kicks to Turner. To the wing right side. Freak passes to Cage. Just 3 to shoot. There's Freak. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Indiana on D. They trail by 9 points.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Pass to Cage. They need this one. That is good. 12 points for him.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Kicks it to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Indiana. Laverne's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Miles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. The Pacers also with a sub. Ellis. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And the final period of play just about to start. On the court right now for the Pacers. Freak in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Ellis at shooting guard. And it's sent back by George. And they get it back. Ellis against Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. 3 on 3. Ellis dishes to George. Here's Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Spurs leading by 5. Aldridge a string. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here's Mills. Aldridge a string. Mills with it. He's picked up by Hill. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Ginobili's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard attacking. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. On the wing, George. Covered by Mills.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Some changes for Indiana. Laverne, he's checked in for Mahinmi. And it's C.J. Miles in for Ellis. The throw good, Paul George. Here's Mills. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Leonard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half. They set the pick. Here's Freak. Here's Laverne. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Ginobili outside. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Leonard against George. Another miss by Leonard. Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To tie it up, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Freak. 2 shots. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. That one misses.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Duncan. Now Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Freak. He feeds it to Hill. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Laverne, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And here's Mills. To the inside. Here's Duncan. Rebound Hill. Hill's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And here are the Pacers now. They're giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. Tipped away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Freak with the ball. And he gets it to go.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Outside, George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. That's good. Ginobili's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Freak passes to Hill. There's the dish to Miles. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Ginobili. They set the screen. Back to Duncan. Goes up to the stripe. And another basket for San Antonio. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Freak. The shot misses. 3D that time from Leonard. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Mills. Here's Marjanovic. Ginobili left side. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Duncan. And it's San Antonio with another.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Freak kicks to George. George double teamed. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. Fires from 14. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 8 points for Hill.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Move the ball. Stick it
to the paint. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battle.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Hey, listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finishes.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
Well, Paul George showing us again tonight why he is one of the premier wing players in the NBA. We know that defensively he's always going to do the job, but he's just as valuable on the other end, scoring off the catch or the dribble.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Shutdown saying, Germany saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Got the people saying, Amsterdam saying, Frisco saying, Switzerland saying, Sao Paulo saying, Joburg saying, Mexico saying, Stockholm saying, Jamaica. Feel whatever you like to like it. Yes, you can join us now. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
I close my eyes on the dance floor and forget about you. I lose myself in flashing colors. I've got to see
left. We want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy. I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality, the cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize, when a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me, only you can set me free. I saw the things you need to be. I'm the smiling face on your TV. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. I exploit you, still you love me. I tell you 1 and 1 makes 3. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Joseph Stalin and Gandhi. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality.
Yeah. I really.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we give you details for 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals. We have an exclusive with the Portland Trailblazers CJ McCollum every morning.
Friday, every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday morning, I want to clarify that.
We recap the final rounds of the My Park Championship, award the winner of the top play of the month, and of course give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive.
Faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much. And girls from the projects went and said we talk too much. So they ran up the time cause they sought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable. Summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance. Buy half price sweater new. Your word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your card and argue all day about who's the best MCs. Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. With Z-Ball and thugs are at odds. At each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. And catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs. But most times find themselves locked up behind bars. That all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places.
Episode of NBA 2K TV, we give you details for 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals. We have an exclusive with the Portland Trailblazers CJ McCollum every morning.
Friday, every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday morning, I want to clarify that.
We recap recap the final rounds of the My Park Championship, award the winner of the top play of the month, and of course give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive.
You know the place well with the base well and government politic they sells. When we call the cops to 18 cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels at 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys who step out of line, your rep solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think I could criticize? If this lies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled, still I feel my job ain't done. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Check. I'm from where they cross over and clap boards.